I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this. I've almost been fired from every job that I've ever had, and it's not because I'm not smart. I actually tend to overperform in the beginning. It's just that after some time, I inevitably burn out once I wake up one day and realize that I haven't taken a shower in like 3 weeks. It's really frustrating because I know that I'm an intelligent person and I've been able to accomplish a lot of really amazing things in my life, but I still can't manage to take care of myself. And it's not just a matter of not trying hard enough or not being disciplined. If I could take care of my basic needs and work full time, I would have fucking done that by now and then some.
What's up, y'all? I'm back again.
Domi from Adam.
With another one of these reaction videos for y'all. Hell yeah.
If you know what the outcome can be, why would you keep trying?
I don't know, man. It just keeps calling me, man. It just keeps calling me.
Might as well just let the world see how dumb I get. It's gonna be interesting.
Let's get this shit started. Oh, we back again, man, and we about to talk about some bullshit that people are doing, like not taking a shower, you know what I'm saying, or a bath. You gotta clean your ass, man. You can't just be out here just stinking up the whole damn block and shit. And these men are still touching y'all, and y'all out here just smelling and shit, man. Y'all got menstrual cycles and shit, man. Y'all gotta, protect your inner being of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. But we gonna get into it, man. We gonna talk about how women don't like to shower. You know what I'm saying? So, some women don't like to shower. Some last weeks without putting, just jumping in the shower and washing up, you know what I'm saying? And then some act like it's a fucking chore or it's something that ain't like cool to do. I always feel great jumping in the fucking shower, you know what I'm saying? You get out of the shower, you feel fucking amazing, you know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? But some people just don't want to jump in that water, and y'all are about to meet them. Say hello.
Why don't I shower every day? The overarching reason is I don't like showering. And every time I give that as a reason, there's always someone who's like, no, like that can't be the reason. Like, it's almost like too simple for people. So someone has to come in my comments and be like, it's because you're depressed, or it's because like you weren't raised right, or, insert random reason. But I'm telling you, even though I may be a depressed, anxious person, the main reason I don't shower every day, like if I add up all the little reasons, is I don't like it. And I guess just like a life tip I have for people is it can be as simple as that. You don't need like these extensively long explanations. You don't have to prove stuff to people. If you don't like eating a certain food, if you don't like showering every day, like as long as you're not hurting people, as long as your lifestyle choices are not gonna cause like you or others to be hurt. And before anyone is like, not showering every day can hurt you. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. So that's another thing, is like you can't assume what somebody's lifestyle is doing to them, because as much as some people on TikTok want to believe that me not getting into the shower every day and like sink washing instead is causing harm, it hasn't. It has yet to cause harm. And I guess the reason I don't like it, like why that's like the big reason, it's sensory issues. It's just all of the stuff that goes into showering. I just don't enjoy. I don't enjoy the feeling of going from standing here like a normal regulated temperature to then getting hot to then getting cold. I have a really hard time regulating my temperature as it is. So that whole process is just not fun for me. I don't like the feeling of wet hair, and I don't like using a hairdryer because I don't like how loud it is. So I'm kind of just stuck with the wet hair for a while. I don't like the feeling of, in general, just getting out and just like, I don't like the feeling. I also have really dry and sensitive skin, so showering every day means that my scalp starts getting really itchy, my eczema starts coming back. I'm just like itchy in general. And the cool thing about life is that I can live mine how I want. You can live yours how you want. You might listen to my reasoning and be like, that doesn't make any sense. And that's fine if it doesn't make sense to you. It makes sense to me. And I think that's like the life tip of the whole thing. Do what makes sense to you. Are some people gonna think it's weird? Are people gonna judge? They're going to judge you no matter what you do. You don't owe people reasoning and explanation. I'm okay sharing mine because I chose to put it out on the internet. I didn't think it was going to become like a thing, but it did. And I'm okay talking about it because I do not care. Like, is it hurtful when people say hurtful things? Yes. Is it going to get me to change my behavior? No, because I live my life for me and make choices that work for myself. And that's like one thing I would wish for everybody is just do what you want to do. As long as you're not hurting people, live your life.
So as you can see, she stands on her shit. She's proud to not take a shower, and she wants you to be proud of you not taking a shower either. It's a big ass inconvenience for her because, you know, if she gotta wet her hair and stuff like that, and then she gotta do her hair and stuff like that, it's a fucking, and then she dreads the fact of going in there and washing her ass. I wonder what it smells like in her room. It probably smells like corn chips.
So I haven't showered in about 2.5 weeks because it's been cold outside. There's no reason to shower if it's cold outside. It's been so cold outside that there's no possible fucking way that you're sweating at all. So basically, you are clean. And by the looks of it, it's going to continue to be cold for another week. So I'm going to go close to a month without showering. Yes, close to a fucking month without showering. It's cold today. Look, got long sleeves. Am I sweating? No. Will I shower? No. Now, don't get me wrong. I get a baby wipe and I like clean my armpits, clean, you know, my private areas and stuff like that. But to get in a shower and wash myself, no. And I know that I can't be the only one that doesn't shower when it's cold outside. Please tell me I'm not the only one. I know winter hates to see me coming. That's for sure. I also don't shave because I'm not wearing shorts and I'm wearing long sleeves. So why should I shave my legs and why should I shave my armpits? Makes no sense. I'll wait till the summertime comes around. I'll do it too, right?
She said, winter hates to see her coming. No, your man hates to see winter coming because he knows that you're going to hibernate in your funk until winter is over. You handle winter like the bears when they be trying to hibernate. You hibernate your motherfucking cleansingness while the rest of us are out here getting cold in the winter. So the way that she's looking at the whole situation is, if you stay cool, like as if we was in like a cooler or a refrigerator or something like that, we're preserving our body. So we ain't getting stink out here. That's what she said. So she said, why the fuck you gonna take a shower, man? I take a baby wipe every once in a while and wipe under my arms in my private area. Yuck.
I am completely flabbergasted right now because tell me why I just saw a TikTok of this girl and she was like, ladies, how often are we showering? I'm showering every 3 to 4 days. What? You're showering every 3 to 4 days? Like you're not rinsing your body off or like getting in the shower for 3 to 4 days?
I am not a girly that showers every single day. At most, I might shower 2 to 3 times a week. And so going 2 weeks without a shower wasn't like a bad thing. And this shouldn't come as a shock to anyone because you guys pretty much met us while we lived off grid and on the school bus. And so we didn't have access to like running water to take a shower every single day. And actually living on the bus, it wasn't very often that we came across water where we could shower. We really had to plan that into our schedule and into our travel plans. Now, before we even started living on the bus, I really wasn't one to shower every single day, and I will tell you why. The biggest reason is the chemicals in the water. I feel like it really messes with my skin. I have sensitive skin, and it really pulls the moisture out of it, causing my skin to be dry. And even though I know I can put the moisture back in using oils and lotions, sometimes those products further irritate my skin. While I don't battle eczema, I do battle sometimes these dry, bumpy patches that occur when I use too many products. And all the same, my skin lets me know when it's time for me to go ahead and shower because it also gets kind of irritated and rashy and really sensitive. And after having kids, I noticed things like sunlight and hot water really increasing the sensitivity of my skin to the point where sometimes I can't even sleep. It's just so uncomfortable. So yeah, showering and keeping my skin clean is a fine balance, and it's more than one way to keep those other areas clean, baby. Soap and water works in the sink just as well. You just need a good old washcloth. Now, the other reasons I delayed taking a shower was mostly just due to the fact we were moving, like packing and really moving. There were a couple of days in there where I was really barely even sleeping. And so taking a shower was not a priority. If you guys recall, we had to be out of the house by June 6th, and I really was set on meeting that deadline. Anyway, yeah, I hope that answers you guys' questions.
She looked like her shit pungent. she leave a scent. And, you know, her man probably tell her, hey, baby, this is your scent. But it ain't your scent. It's the scent of the stankins. Stankins. If you're living in a car or wherever the fuck you're living, you know what I'm saying, join a gym. Go to one of them truck stops. If you go to one of them truck stops, get one of them cards, you can take a shower for like $10. Man, take a shower, man. Wash your ass, man. Get all of that fucking dirt off of you, because even if you try to stay clean and stuff like that, just your environment, if you're in a car or there's just the exhaust, everything, there's dirt around. Like that's why money is so fucking dirty, because this world is dirty. So clean your ass, man. Don't nobody need to be walking around here with their ass not clean. And it should feel good to take a shower. Did nobody shower you like they do with the puppies and shit when the puppies are younger and shit, just to get them kind of relaxed and shit? Did no one shower you when you were younger? You need to be cool with getting your damn hair wet and getting, you know, just clean. You know what I'm saying? You should feel fresh. You know what I'm saying? When you start smelling yourself, there's a fucking problem. If you can smell yourself, that means we all smell you.
I made the conscious decision to stop washing my hands, I think when I was in college.
Was it college for you?
I don't know. That's when I remember it, because one of my good friends from college also doesn't wash her hands, and it was like how we had that bonding experience. One day I was like, I'm just not gonna wash them. She was like, I'm not either. I don't wash my hands.
I don't really trust people that wash their hands because, well, one, I don't think it does anything to actually wash. It doesn't do anything to actually wash them.
I do wash if I go number 2.
They didn't used to wash them back in like way back in the day when they didn't have, and you would go to the bathroom out in the outhouse. Nobody washed their hands then, and there was less diseases.
I sometimes, like, when my roommates home, I'll have to like turn the water on because I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm like disgusting.
I'll like text. I'll like turn the water on and like take a text break and be
literally,
like,
I'm like, When you're at work and someone that you know goes into the stall, you're like, well, I guess I'll fake wash my hands now.
We're always in the bathroom with Kate, and I'm always like,
we also don't shower.
The hand washing. I thought that was going to be like, everyone was going to be like, thank you for speaking your truth, queen. Everyone's like, you're fucking disgusting.
That is gross.
That's gross. And I'm like, and I posted a video yesterday. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you say that, I had to delete it. I was like, you're really saying in the comfort of your own home, you wash your hands after you pee? No, you fucking don't. All the comments are like, yeah, I fucking do. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I really thought they were going to be like, yes, queen.
And like, oh, I think about like, do my roommate see that? Does she think I'm just
Don't
making
you think
germs everywhere? Yeah.
It's just like, I just when I'm peeing, I'm just not washing.
That's one thing we didn't lie about. We lost friends over this though, so I get it.
Yuck.
You're filthy. You're filthy.
Y'all don't even be washing your hands after y'all be using the bathroom and relieving yourself. Yuck. And then you're doing something else. You're texting or playing a game while the water's running. Why don't you just wash your fucking hands? Goodness gracious. Why are y'all being so damn nasty out here, man? I'm going to stop shaking motherfuckers' hands, because if this is how the females are like, I can just imagine on how disgusting these men are out here, man. Fucking shaking hands with a motherfucker that just was scratching on his fucking nuts and shit like this. This is why so many fucking germs is out here, because people like that, you know what I'm saying? Wash your fucking hands, man. I remember when people were tripping because when COVID first came around, you know what I'm saying? If you sneeze or cough around somebody, everybody looking at you like, ugh, germs. They used to call it the droplings and shit, because you dropping all these fucking germs. And now I see why everybody's always getting sick. Y'all motherfuckers don't be washing your hands.
Why you guys hate water? Water is your friend. Water cleans your soul. It's okay to shower, baby girl. It is okay. And you don't have to have a hair day. You can still just wash your body. Please and thank you. Wash your damn body.
This is Alina, the girl who never took a shower before going to school. Even so, she swore she was the freshest smelling one in class. Her morning didn't start with soap, but with heavy sprays of cheap perfume trying to cover the shower. She had skipped for days. She looked in the mirror, smoothed down her greasy hair, and whispered perfect flawless in her backpack. No deodorant, no brush, just a phone packed with selfies and a lip gloss. She applied every 5 minutes in the hallway. She strutted like it was a shampoo commercial, leaving behind a cloud of sweat mixed with sweet fragrance. Everyone was admiring her. In reality, everyone else was just holding their breath during class. She leaned her head on her hand, spreading the cloud even more. She thought classmates turned their faces out of shyness, but it was pure survival. At recess, she sat in the middle of the group like a star, flipping her hair and bragging, "No one has my scent." And he was right. Thankfully, every selfie forced smile caption, "Freshest girl in school, period." She talked about haters, but the only ones suffering were those trapped in the same classroom when the Wi-Fi lagged. She whined.
They're trying to block my vibe.
No, Elena, what really needs blocking is that built-up sweat. And at night she fell asleep, convinced she was a rare fragrance without realizing even her pillow was begging for detergent.
Yeah, y'all, don't be out here, you know what I'm saying, thinking that you smell good, but you're not, or trying to cover it up, trying to put some cologne or some fucking perfume on to mask the smell. Because if you don't know, it actually makes it smell worse. If you fucking are funky and you spray some good smelling shit on you, you're gonna smell like some bullshit. It's actually worse. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Jump your ass in the bath. I mean, you should have learned personal hygiene in elementary school. You know what I'm saying? You got to wash your ass, man. It's a dirty world out here. And just because you try to stay clean and stuff like that, that don't mean you're going to stay like that. Because no matter how clean you stay, if you don't sweat or nothing like that, you still get dirty from just being in the elements. The elements got your motherfucking ass dirty. I appreciate y'all coming to check me out. Watch my channel, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that this world is full of a bunch of stinky motherfuckers that don't know how to jump in the shower and take care of themselves. But look, let's stay with the motherfucking good hygiene. Let's stay positive. You know, this is a new year.